It's time for Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. I'm stepping into the movie theater right now to check out Tom Cruise as Ethan Hunt in what's supposed to be, I guess, the final movie in this very impressive action franchise. I really love most of these movies. I will say the last one, what was it called? Dead Reckoning Part 1. I don't remember much. I remember being pretty convoluted, but the stunts, the action, that's what these movies are all about. And that's what I really enjoyed about it. What was the movie even about? Something about AI, an exploding submarine, and a key they were looking for. And I don't remember anything. Hopefully I don't need to remember that going in. But I don't remember much about the plot. I remember it was pretty convoluted. And a lot of these movies are starting to get a little more convoluted as this series goes on. That's the only thing, one of the only complaints I'd have on this franchise. But that said, these are always entertaining, always fun. So hopefully I'll be having a good time for the next 2.5 hours. But I'm gonna check back with you and let you know how much I enjoyed this movie, or if I enjoyed it at all. Coming out right now. And I'm out of the theater, and that might be the worst in the franchise. Final Reckoning, thank God. By the time the movie got going, I was trying not to fall asleep. It does have a pretty exciting third act. Obviously, a couple of kick-ass action scenes. A couple, not too many. But the first hour and a half plus, it's just like so much exposition, and the way it's done. Ever since McQuarrie took over this franchise, it's kind of been like this. I remember in the last movie, like there would be a meeting and a bunch of people, they'd have to take turns, talking and like finishing each other's sentences, and it was just like it was just awkward and not realistic and not how people talk. And this one has that in spades, even more so than the last one. And it's just so much exposition and so many just saying what's going to happen and describing it and treating the audience kind of like we're idiots. And on top of all that, just boring. And some of the acting I didn't think was that good. I thought some of the deliveries, like, it's bad. It's kind of, again, I've seen this before in the last 2 or 3, but it's just really bad in this one. And just not enough action to make up for it. Not a great villain. Interesting enough storyline and everything, and it kind of comes to a cool climax eventually. But like I said, I mean, it's just, oh my God, I was bored. This movie's bloated as F. I mean, 3 hours. I didn't love this one. Didn't love it as much as I thought I would and hoped I would. Not a terrible movie, but probably the worst in the franchise.